Hello and welcome back to Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. We're basically past all the story stuff now, and we're going into pretty much the final, just random episode. Well, not random, but final non-ending episode, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Depending on how long this takes. We have a few side quests left that we can actually do. So I'd like to get them all out of the way in this one and just advance the days all the way to the end. I know we can do the super boss stuff, and we might, but I'm not positive. Like, if I can't do it, I can't do it. A lot of this stuff is meant for New Game Plus. Like, you can totally beat the super bosses on normal playthrough, and I'm pretty sure I did it. But it's not easy. And I don't really want to waste all that time, when I could just get this, done how I want to. Since we're not going into New Game Plus, it's not really that big of a deal. So, all right, before I do that, I should show what I changed here. So, I found these. They cost about 36k, these shields. They're very good. They give you 25 extra ATB speed. So I put that on. They have 0 guard defense, though. That kind of sucks. I don't know if that affects heavy guard, but I put them on anyways. So I did that. She's also got this big purplish weapon, the Destroyer, from killing the last Cyclops. So I went around killing a few last ones. I'm not going to kill them all because it takes far too long to do that. But I got this one, and it's got a lot of strength. So I kind of adjusted my setup a little for that and leveled up all my abilities with the new thing I showed at the end of the last episode. Because killing last ones gives you items to upgrade your abilities. Since they don't really regularly drop till New Game Plus and hard mode and stuff. I also learned that this gang rod, I don't know, whatever it is, the Odin weapon. I didn't realize it hit twice. That's why its strength is minus 50%, because it hits twice. So essentially it's, a 1200, or it's 1,000 strength weapon, but it's reduced down to 500, So that's pretty nice. Other than that, everything else is still the same, I believe. But I went around killing a bunch of last ones. I don't know if the game will actually... It's probably not going to show me. Okay, Niblet Omega, I killed that. Dryad Omega, I just killed some random things. Cyclops Omega. Gremlin Mini-Flan, Goblin Omega. Hanuman, I didn't really have like a goal. I just went around, taking them out. Zoltus. And I think that's it. Aster Protoflorian, I don't want to deal with that, so. Killing these now reduces, well, makes it so you can't see them in the final dungeon, their last one form. So that helped a lot. And speaking of that,
tough customer.
We have the goblet last one right here,
Fight with everything you have.
which I did not expect to get. I just stopped when I got here, and I'm like, this is a good place to start it. I also, I might have to change some settings here. Everything sounds a little strange. I also let them poison me and use the nectar. So we completed that one quest. Well, it's ready to be completed. Come on. Everything sounds really trebly for me right now. Interesting. I hope that's just on my headphones and not the recording. We'll see. That's done. Poison level 2. I just wanted to show it because I don't think I've shown the last one yet. They always drop something good, and they always leave something behind like this. Dream Dragon Scale. Probably like wind resistance, something like that. Strengthen magic resistance and increase max HP by 10 and 10. Okay, not bad. So yeah, there's been a lot of weapons. I really wanted to extinct the Reavers, but I know they drop a good weapon, but I just can't. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So we're gonna get all the side quests out in this day, and then advance time. I'm looking for skeletons, actually. We're gonna advance time right to a much later day. Speaking of that, I also opened this area up. Got this door open. Apparently there was a way around. I don't know how I found it. Total accident. Gaunt. I'm looking for skeletons, and I'm just not seeing them lately. It's kind of weird. I've been trying to extinct them for a while. Alright. Okay, the quest says I have one skeleton left, so the next one we find should be the last one. I hope. I hear it. There he is.
Game starts now.
Alright, they always hurt a little more, but they're never really that bad. They have a much harder stagger, I believe. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna overclock. Mostly because you can free overclock when they're in that stuff, because they give you so much EP back. Yeah, 2.5. Alright, every skeleton is gone. We can turn in that quest, finally. But before that... Oh, we have to pick this up. Bone Cracker. What are you? Even magic. Okay. That's some pretty good magic, though. Make physical attacks like attack more effective against enemies with deprotect, curse, or poison. Ooh. Wow, that's actually not too bad. I don't know if I'd replace the destroyer with this, though. I'd consider replacing it here because it is a direct upgrade. The only thing I lose is my double attack, but oh, and my ATB speed, big time. Wow. Honestly, I think it's better in the end. But this class has a defensive strike. It really doesn't do that much damage. Well, defensive strike. And let's try switching it. It's like one button press to switch it back. Okay, so we're gonna actually get out of here, but there is a side quest here. Then I'm gonna pick up. It's one of the super bosses, and I don't think we can do it now. Okay, I believe the staircase is right here, or ladder. Yeah. Yeah, the other side of this box. Yeah, this guy.
You have an unusual aura about you. I sense that you have overcome great trials in your life. Terrible trials.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm sorry. My intentions are pure. It's just that I see you must be a formidable warrior, and I am in need of one such.
Tell me about it.
My name is Nolan. I have spent the last few centuries trying to prove a certain theory. There is said to be a beast with frightful power beyond anything before seen, and I have discovered the secret behind it. I am quite certain now. Its existence is linked to the ending of this world. Fascinating, don't you think?
And you want me to fight it, is that it?
Indeed. You are as intelligent as I thought. This is my theory. When the balance is tipped, and this world is finally swallowed by the chaos, that is when the beast will attain its true physical form, inspiring fear and despair in all who see it.
A monster that only appears when the world ends.
Indeed. In the past few days, I've seen a dramatic change in the data. According to my calculations, which are based on my hypothesis, The monster may have already manifested.
You have proof it even exists?
I know that it has appeared at least once before in this world. I've found records that suggest it appeared 500 years ago. The day that time stopped and the world was broken. The wave of terror, as all humanity realized their impending doom, surely summoned the beast.
So what happened after it appeared?
It only achieved physical form for a very brief time. Then it disappeared back to wherever it came from.
Because the world didn't end back then?
That is my theory. I don't imagine we will be so lucky this time around. All indications are that the world is truly ending this time. The data is clear on that. I want you to prove that my theory is correct. Yes, I want you to find the beast and defeat it for me.
Why worry about one monster now of all times?
There is a corollary to my theory. I believe that this beast comes from outside of this broken dimension. Unlike those of us living here, its body has not been affected by the warping of our time. There is something I wish to test, and I will need a sample of its flesh to do so. So what do you say? Will you hunt down the extra-dimensional beast for the sake of science?
I mean, yeah. We're probably not gonna kill it, but this is a super boss for sure.
An enemy that is not of this world. Right. I think I can handle that.
Oh. So you will help me?
I might as well. I'll probably end up having to fight it anyway.
I am confident that you will be able to hunt down the beast. Don't forget to collect my samples.
Got it.
Here is
Sure.
all the research data I have about the beast. I hope it may help.
Oh, that would definitely help.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I can.
There is not much time left until the end of the world.
Yeah, sir. It's fine. We have so many quests to turn in here. That was the other. We officially have all the quests, minus the one in the wildlands right now. So let's go to Ruffian. Turn in our skeleton quest. And the funny thing is, I'm still in the same day that I ended the last video. Even though I've spent probably 8 to 9 hours straight grinding. And it's only been about 7 or 8 hours in game. That's pretty crazy. Chronostasis.
The revenge you always wanted is complete. I destroyed every last one of the skeletons that got your kids.
You did it! You got revenge for me! Thank you! I knew you were the right person to ask.
Do you feel better now?
Yes. I suppose I do. But it's still not the same as having my kids back with me.
That's the way revenge goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. But at least it saved me from pickling myself to death.
You're done grieving?
I'll never stop grieving. But I feel like I can face the grief head on now. I don't want to be living in a bottle when the world ends. I'm gonna go visit their grave and tell my kids about this. I can't do much more to thank you, but at least take this.
Okay. You gave me an eye patch. What a reward. Oh wait, have I grabbed any seeds?
You can tell who we are.
No. Alright, what else do I have to do? I think we're actually good. Oh, we have to appraise quick.
Want me to appraise?
Turbo ether? What?
Whoa. Come back whenever.
Restores a great deal of EP. I bet that's like basically a full bar. Oh my god. Okay, so for the final day we have that. That'll come in handy. Basically, the one thing I know is the the final dungeon, well, the secret dungeon that's, or whatever, it's, time does not stop in battle and stuff. So you chronostasis or just beat things really fast. Those are your only options, honestly. All right, I have to see where we're going next. All right, we're going to see Armand. And also, I looked up like the required number of kills per last one and remembered why you can't extinct everything on the first playthrough. One of them, where is it? Chaos Beasts? Small? No, medium. Mayonectin. You need to kill 65,000 blah 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 of them. 65,000. For reference, you need to kill, what was it? 60 skeletons total? And 30 Cyclops, 120 Niblets. That's the kind of numbers we're working with. Then 65,000 for these, or they just the last one appears in the secret dungeon. So it's like you really can't waste your time going around trying to kill every last one. Not to mention, there are 3 enemies that only appear in the final dungeon of the game. After, you can't go back, so you can't even turn it into that guy. Kind of sucks, but it gives good replay value. This game has a lot of replay value.
You mentioned you used to cover high-profile stories. I'm investigating a story for a friend. Do you know anything about a man named Ranulf?
Ranulf? Yes, I think I do. Yes. The poor man's wife and daughter were brutally murdered over some business dispute. Happened quite a while ago. He lost everyone he loved in the blink of an eye. What a tragedy.
That's some memory you have. This happened centuries ago.
My boss put me in charge of that story. It's one that's hard to forget.
That's lucky for us. Ranulf himself asked me to look into the case, so he can know the truth. Do you think you can help?
Actually, I think I might be able to do just that. I can hardly refuse any favors from you now, can I? Except, I wonder if you wouldn't mind doing something for me in exchange. Nothing too time-consuming.
You already owe me.
Just to hear me out, please. You're helping all kinds of people, aren't you? Would you keep doing that, but when you're done, come tell me their stories.
Just their stories? Are you sure that's all you want from me?
Yes, I want to write something that will inspire people and lift their spirits. What better subject than you?
No, complete either quest and report back. Fuzzy search, really? Born from Chaos? Well, we've done both of them.
I've done what you asked.
I knew you could do it. That's great news for everyone. You'll be an inspiration to my readers. This will make a fantastic article.
I'm not one to preach morality, but doesn't that violate some sort of reporter ethics? Writing stories that you helped create?
The job of a reporter is to follow the truth, and that's what I'm doing. But if we're being completely honest, the real reason I asked for that favor isn't for a story. My real purpose was to observe you and watch you in action.
What do you mean? Why me?
I know who you are now. You help people, and in doing so you save their souls. That's the duty you've been assigned by you-know-who upstairs. You are the savior, aren't you?
The jig is up.
You knew who I was all along.
Let's just say I had a hunch. But don't worry. Your secret will be safe with me. I won't tell anyone. Oh, by the way, I looked into Ranulf's past. I found something that might be helpful. The case was cold for a long time, but it turns out they did find a suspect in the end.
So, was he arrested?
I don't know if this is good news or not, but the person in question appears to have passed away some time ago. Once the authorities saw the death certificate, they stopped the investigation.
You're right. I don't know if that's good or bad news. So who was the person behind this?
Some lowlife that was part of a criminal organization, specialized in petty crime. The Order had been on his trail for a while. But he was a wily little rat, managed to stay one step ahead. He went through aliases, but the one on the death certificate was Reddick.
Reddick?
Ooh.
I met someone with the same name in the Warren. He said he'd been in hiding for a long time.
Could it be the same man? Is it possible he's still alive? But there was a death certificate and everything.
He mentioned that he was dead in the eyes of the law. And he also knew where Ranulf's journal was.
Do you think he managed to fake his own death by forging the document to escape the Order's scrutiny? I suppose that could be possible. Then it looks like the case has been solved. We found our man. I'll go through the records again, in case we missed something.
Oh boy.
The man in the warren with no name. Are you gonna tell Ranulph about this?
If it really was Reddick, there's something I want to ask him first. Let's go to the Warren and see if he'll talk.
Okay, so our next step is to go to the Warren for that. That's fine. Now we need to go to Wildlands and turn in a quest and start another quest. I don't have the EP to do both, so I'm just going to teleport to Arius Village, assuming we still have time here. Ooh, I can kill Reavers on the way to the other one, though. That's good. All right. Chef Arius,
Welcome.
I have your items.
What is this? Incroyable! Never did I think anyone would be able to find these ingredients. I shall pour my heart and my soul into crafting this dish. I shall return.
You know the apples were literally right outside.
It's ready. I have made it at last. The legendary dish, the Nora Special.
Ooh.
Nora Special. Somehow, that sounds familiar.
I doubt that, mademoiselle. It is a name that only a select few elite chefs are familiar with. It is a dish no longer served, a legendary recipe that was almost lost to the mists of time. A dish last sampled 1,000 years ago, or so the stories say.
For something that's so legendary, there's not much to it. It's not all that fancy or complicated. But at the same time, it smells great, like good home cooking.
Vraiment. On the tongue, it is a reassuring pleasure. It evokes sun-dappled afternoons on the seashore, a masterpiece of subtlety. It has been passed down to me over 1,000 years. From one generation of chefs to the next, the recipe copied 100 times. Until it came to me from my master. To make this dish is the greatest honor a chef can know. Somewhere my master is watching, and is proud.
No, it's LeBro's food. I don't believe she used Arius apples. I don't think that's possible, so
Please,
clearly
you must have
altered.
this as a token of my eternal gratitude.
Oh, well, I don't need that anymore, but I think I might need it for a canvas of prayers.
The Nora
Oh, thank you.
Special. It reminds me of a place near the water, of cool breezes, the waves lapping on the shore. I still remember Sarah. How could I forget? It was our hometown, the place we grew up. Bodum. You always used to order this at that cafe you loved. You'd make me get it too. Even now, 1,000 years later, something of that time has survived.
Sure. This music kind of just kicked in for that. Did I grab this? Oh, good. I don't need to save my EP. I also went around and grabbed all the EP chests around here. So, let me double check here. We have to start another quest and go back by 1600. 2 hours to get more Luca tears. Oh, good, a Reaver. Give me that free teleport. Wow. I just killed so many Reavers that I have 8 EP again. Might as well teleport. Okay, so this guy is finally ready, I think.
If you have
I don't know
some
why.
room in your field, I'd like to use a patch.
Do as you will.
I think I need to
So,
plant. How long does it take to
I'd
plant?
wager.
Yeah, half a day. Okay.
So how long?
God damn it.
I'd wager.
I think I need to plant and actually harvest before his quest will proceed. Which kind of means I can't continue this right now, I guess. So let's just head back to Luxarian Sol Station. Unless I can do something else right now. We're just gonna go there. I did chronostasis, but I'm gonna use the inn to advance the time. And hopefully we can get this out of the way. And then we need to go turn in free will because I actually killed every Niblet. Meaning Lightning really doesn't have any free will, apparently.
Welcome to our hotel.
1600. And after that we can go turn in the Velno quest, where I used a Nectar Mark II. She might have another potion for me. I don't know. Luca?
You really want to see the tears of an angel, don't you? Well then, let's see. The price for today is...
Look at that water down there. 300.
I'm so sorry. I know this is getting old, but I don't think I can sell them to you after all.
Look, if you can't sell me any, why don't you just tell me in the first place?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you insist on buying them when they're not what you're after in the first place? I know deep down, you really want something else.
You're a mind reader too?
Don't be coy. It's just that I can read people sometimes. I can sense what they're after.
Look at you, blessed with all these hidden talents. All right, what is it that I'm really after?
No need to be snide. What you're after is gone. Never to return. You lost something that was dear to you. An irreplaceable bond of some kind.
Who the hell are you?
I'm just a kid that's always been a little bit more perceptive than others, that's all. For some reason, I can sense what people want and how they're feeling. My tears are therapeutic for them.
I don't understand how it is that your tears can help people with their problems.
Well, everyone's been alive for so long now, their hearts are old and worn. They don't know how to feel anymore. Their tears have all dried up. People have lived for so long with feelings of sorrow and despair that it's become a natural part of them now. They don't even notice it anymore. They can't cry because they've forgotten how. That's why I do it for them. When people see my tears, it helps them remember how they used to feel. I think people should be able to laugh when they're happy and cry when they're sad.
The angel's tears you sell mend people's hearts. I'll admit, that's admirable.
I believe you can't smile a genuine smile without being able to cry genuine tears. I just help them remember what it's like. But I can't heal you with my tears. That's why I don't cry for you. Sorry.
Then what about you? Do you ever cry for yourself to mend your own heart?
Huh? For me?
Don't be a hypocrite.
No, I haven't done that in a long time.
At least not for centuries, I'm guessing.
I think so. Why do you ask?
Just curious. She heals people by crying for those who can't, but she can't cry for herself. Her tears have become nothing more than a tool for her trade, an item to sell. No one seems to notice that, like everyone else, her heart needs healing too.
It looks like this quest is going to go on for another day.
I'm
you.
collecting donations. We ask that every bless you. I'm
Sure, do you
we
still...
ask that
300. You know what? Let's see what's going on here.
I'm collecting we ask that
1,000.
bless you. True believers who give up their wealth to God.
Proof of legendary... Oh, title. Well, that's clearly a canvas of prayers. Do you need more?
The order is blessed
Oh.
are the
Huh.
I hope you can make...
Well, I don't know if I even accepted that quest, but I'm going to turn in whatever we have. Get some free... Well, mostly HP. That's what this is for. The 13th mythical badge. I didn't... You get it for donating? What's that mythical? No one donates? That's sad. Golden Scarab, we found that. That's actually in the room that we got the super boss quest from. I'm not even gonna read these anymore. the fact that we don't get any quest dialogue after, it's fine. We have so much to do. Sort of. All right, I don't have enough EP to teleport, but we need to get back to Yusnan before... Oh, no, we don't have to be to Yusnan until 1900. So we got plenty of time. Okay, Chocolini, you got anything here? Nope. We're actually empty in Yusnan. So we need to go turn in free will and then wait for... Oh, we can probably talk to Velno at any time now that I think about it. She's just by the slaughterhouse, so I assume she wouldn't be there till 7 p.m. But she probably is.
Oh, so it is true. You have already slain the ultimate beast.
Ultimate. I killed it in 2 hits.
You have done well, Savior. With this act, you have accomplished every task we set before you. Now you are free. I release you from the spell.
Oh, thank
Great.
God.
Now that I've got my free will back, why don't you tell me what this has been about? Why send me on all those errands?
As members of the Society, we are privy to centuries of alchemic lore. This knowledge gives us access to the greatest of powers.
It is our duty to protect the common folk from threats such as monsters. The alchemic arts are too subtle a weapon to defeat beasts.
So you got me to kill monsters because they were a threat to the civilians, is that it? It wasn't for your own gain?
No. The alchemic arts are an ancient endeavor, the pursuit of ultimate truth. It is a truly selfless act.
Wow, you're so selfless.
We enlisted your aid to bring peace to the citizens of this city. Now we have released you from the spell. You can continue your sacred mission. Go and serve your almighty God.
Blue Mage. How dare they, though?
So, Light, you let them think their spell worked right up to the end?
Who knows? Maybe they did cast a spell. I did exactly what they wanted, every step of the way. Who's to say it wasn't their doing?
But you said yourself that you were just playing along. That you only did it to find out what their ultimate goal was.
Could have been part of the
I
spell.
had the choice to stop whenever I wanted, but I didn't, did I? Maybe I could have stopped, or maybe I couldn't.
Either way, it's a reminder of just how easy it is to manipulate others. I mean, when someone tells you not to do something, don't you ever get the urge to do the exact opposite? Who needs spells?
Sometimes.
When all it takes is just a few words.
Ironically, the freer people think they are, the more likely they are to be controlled. It's hard for anyone to really understand how people work. I mean, even if I think I have free will, I can't see into my heart to know for sure. Think about it. If someone else was making every choice for me, is there any way I could really know the truth?
It's hard to tell if they're done because they pause so often at the end of their sentences. But yeah, I feel like that was a jab at the player. Having, you have no choice because this is a side quest. You're going to do it, kind of thing. Like, Lightning had no free will because the player wasn't going to turn it down.
Did you try my new nectar? Did it have any effect?
Oh.
Yes, it really did.
What?
Ah, that is wonderful news.
It didn't do
Except
anything.
The effect wore off too quickly. It has to last longer to be really useful.
A simple matter. For the purposes of the experiment, I deliberately reduced the potency, in case of side effects, you see. It will be the work of mere seconds to mix a more concentrated and potent version.
It didn't heal the poison.
Sorry to keep you waiting. This latest iteration I have named Miracle Nectar. Drink it to soothe your soul and restore your psyche, meaning it will free you from curses, leaving you mentally prepared to face any foe.
I don't believe you. That's what you said the first version was supposed to do, but it didn't do a thing.
I forget that you are a mere layperson and need things spelled out. On that occasion, I was referring to the goal of my research. Now I am presenting the results. Anyway, do try it.
Okay, Miracle Nectar. During battle, drink the nectar when plagued with 3 or more status ailments. Okay, the potion will remove any and all curses. I know how to do that. And I think we have plenty of time, so I'm going to go do that. Oh, the final Reaver.
Let's play then.
This is what you need. Come on. 2. Beatdown is so strong. Five star. Blitz level 2. Platinum milestones. I don't even think I'll get to use those. 8 EP from that. And Flesh Render. Okay. 900 and 900. Oh my god. It's literally an upgraded version of well, it's an upgraded version of the thing it already gave me. What was it? Shardblade? Shardblade. 500, 500. And this thing is 900, 900. That's really strong. Oh, and it looks so cool. Who would I use that on, though? Probably, well, with the quick stagger, that is pretty great. I don't really attack on this, but it does use strength for Flame and Flood. And for Elemental, I will have a lot of magic in that case. It's just, I'm using it for stats if I put it on here. If I put it on here, beatdown will do a lot more. Well, almost a lot more. Okay, I'm gonna put it on here for now. Stat-wise, it's just better. Plus we get a regen back. 2300 magic. Not bad. Alright, but I was actually here because I was looking for... I forgot what I even replaced this with. What did I have on? Oh, that's how short of a memory span I have. Oh, it was Quick Stagger. Yeah. Okay. I came here to find a Gurengotch really quick because they use Plague Breath and it gives you 3 debuffs. Is this one? Nope. Yeah, Dead Dunes are probably better for this. I could not find it. Alright, I'm just gonna get it pissed off. Low health. Let's try Flame. That 10k just in general. There. You're pissed off. Now we just kind of wait. I don't know if that even mattered for getting Plague Breath, but maybe. Also, I could just sit here and Metaguard and keep my health up until he actually uses it. Okay. Plague Breath? No, not Metaguard. We're gonna be waiting a while. There we go. Three status ailments. Wow, it actually got rid of all 3. It's legit. Okay, now we just need to take you out and head back.
Back to the chaos.
I looked online to see like what people do with Purple Lightning, and apparently they don't like it that much, it makes sense that it's locking into abilities, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, I really like Flame and Flood. They're just not good at doing magic damage. So that's why I have Element on. Alright, back to you, Snan. Alright, I believe she has one more thing for us to do, but I don't need to go anywhere.
So I tried your latest concoction. It worked well. Better than I was expecting.
That is most gratifying to hear. And the name was well chosen. Miraculously, the Miracle Nectar works. I have succeeded, but I cannot rest on my laurels. I shall give you another task that is something of a diversion. In science, sometimes you must step off the path of pure research and hack into the jungle of commerce.
What are you talking about? A diversion? You're starting to lose me with your metaphors.
My research requires expenditures, flasks, Bunsen burners, liability insurance, etc. I need new revenue streams.
You want me to help you make money, is that right?
Bluntly put, but in essence, yes. Exactly.
That's fine.
I want you to be a spokesperson for my latest product. This is the concoction that you previously tested. I'm rebranding it as the Nectar of the Gods. Catchy, don't you think? It's yours for free, and I can even offer a guarantee.
What do you want me to do with it exactly? You already know it works, so you don't need me to just test it, do you?
I want you to participate in the battle arena. Then, in battle, you must drink the nectar in front of the entire crowd. If
This is a
all
smart move.
those people see how well it works for you,
then they'll come flocking to buy their own.
Exactly. They'll see you drink the potion and think that it will make them as beautiful and powerful as you. Oh, how they'll be clamoring to give me their gill.
And it's all for the sake of science, right?
Science? What do you... Ah, yes. Yes, of course, for science. That goes without saying.
You can't fumble on those lines. You really can't. I mean, anyone who's got half a brain that isn't in a video game would immediately know you're lying, so come on. Increase your acting skill. Drink the nectar in a Colosseum battle. Be sure to add some flair to leave impression on the audience. Just a battle?
Again? Are you going?
Not even when I'm debuffed? Against a Gringotch? Okay.
The curtain is about.
Alright, and these are always the same, so we'll skip that.
However it happens, I have to win.
Now, Iron Wall Gringotch. Drink it when you're battling in the slaughterhouse. That's all it is. I'm gonna drink it right now.
I can win with a single blow.
Ooh. Bravery and faith. I hope I can get more of these. Is that enough flair? Yep. Lightning wins. Queen of the arena.
Fine performance indeed. I'd welcome a star like you any night.
Holy water. Do I even have room?
Please, only one flask of nectar per customer. No exceptions.
Well, you look busy.
The first moment I laid eyes on you, I knew. This woman is the Philosopher's Stone. She'll be the key to making gold.
All for science.
Of course. The search for the nature of all things requires money, and lots of it. This will enrich me. I mean, help my research immensely.
Fine, but if I hear you're handing out untested potions to customers again, your researching days will be over.
Oh, a threat? How frightening. But we're partners. Let's not argue. Besides, I haven't given you your reward. It's only right that you share in the fruits of my research, so this is for you. Oh dear, you are carrying a lot of things, aren't you? Maybe you should discard some of them.
Thank you. Make room in your inventory. I guess I'll have to sell... Warrior Potion's kind of useless. This casts Protect, Shell, Veil, and Regen, which is very good. I also have 2 Ethers and a Turbo Ether. I don't want to lose that. Holy Water? Nah. I guess I don't really need a High Potion. If the other thing... Oh, it heals a great deal of HP, though. Screw it. Okay. Oh, you can't even buy those. I see.
Do come. Besides, I haven't given you your reward. It's only...
Nectar of the Gods Omega. Now, can I buy these
What's
from
this, a new recipe?
Yes, I have added chaos seeds to the brew. According to my calculations, this will greatly enhance your physical and your spiritual health. Allow me to share a fundamental truth. Human souls themselves are born from the chaos. The discovery shook the alchemic world to its core, but years of research have borne out the results. My latest concoction is a result of this discovery, and one of the first practical applications.
Our souls come from the chaos? Why do you think that?
Years of research, I say. Whether you choose to believe it or not, that's up to you. Both the chaos and human souls are ephemeral things. They defy understanding and elude comprehension. To try to define them with theories is like trying to hold smoke in the hand.
We kind of went over that with the whole Fang part already. All right, you're finally saved. Can I buy it from you? There we go. Bravery, faith, and regen, and restores some HP. So it's basically a potion level, which is not as high as high potion, but I still think I'd probably take that over that. And I'm actually going to sell my high potions. They're pretty expensive, too. Okay. It's a lot of nectars. Thank you. That was very much worth it. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we have to find Reddick at midnight. Talk to Luca again. And do the old man's quest in the Wildlands. And then we're done. So I'm going to skip around to get that for those next 3 bits. And then we're going to go right into the ultimate final secret lair. That isn't the final dungeon, you know, the secret dungeon, whatever. So, let's get to midnight first. Okay. Yep, midnight. I'm sure we're gonna have to go back to either Armand or Ranulf after this.
Come again, anytime.
Excuse me? I'm sure they weren't talking about lightning.
This broadcast is brought to you by the
It's so weird that this how quickly we did everything in this game. Just all the pressure and like stress that I put on myself to get it all done in 5 days, and now we have 7 days sitting here where I'm just like, I should go to the inn, sleep for 4 hours. It's crazy.
You again.
Now that I have Ranulf's journal, I know who was behind the murders of his wife and child. You've been running ever since. You even faked your own death.
I knew someone would make me. You got me, so you know everything. Yeah, I did it. I killed his family. I took the lives of his beautiful wife and daughter, all for a little money. The one who hired me had a rival business, and he wanted Ranulf out of the game. He's long gone, though. Passed away some time ago.
After you took care of business for this man, did you also steal the journal?
Again, that was me. Years after the incident, something happened to Ranulf. One day, he just seemed to forget the whole thing ever happened. I thought it was a lucky break on my part. I figured it was the best thing for all of us.
But why didn't you just dispose of it? It would have been easier than giving it to someone for safekeeping. And if it links you to the crime, why help me find it?
Guilt. I was too much of a coward to turn myself in, but I think I was waiting for someone to figure it out. I wanted this day to come. I'm tired of running. Turn me in, arrest me, do what you want.
It's not up to me to decide your punishment. Not even the Order. I'd say it's up to Ranulf. Wouldn't you?
So be it. I'll be right here waiting for retribution. Hey, I know you don't owe me anything, but do me a favor, will you? Don't tell my son about this, okay? That's all I ask.
Who's your son?
Name's Marlon. He's my stepson. A good kid. He's nothing like me. Got his own business and everything.
Marlon? He's not a baker by any chance, is he?
You know him? Even though I'm not his real father, he sends me money on a regular basis. You know, to get by. He has a good heart. I couldn't ask for a better son. I really don't deserve a boy like him.
Wow.
Isn't Marlon the boy Ranulph is so fond of? The one who bakes him those muffins that he loves so much?
This does complicate things, but Ranulph insisted he wants to know the truth, and that's what I'm gonna give him.
Really? Even though something like this could ruin their friendship? Do you think Ranulph's prepared for that, after losing his family all over again?
I don't think that should affect it. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, you hate one family member, you hate them all. But this is the most interesting side quest we have so far. Actually, well, I mean, in general. Okay, so we turned in the free will quest. We have Velnos is done. Oh my god, we just have 3 quests left. My god. 58 quests. I mean, we have more than 58 total. I think there's like 70 quests maybe total. So I feel like I'm maybe missing something. I don't know, I can double check. No, there's 64 quests total, and you can only do 63 in a playthrough.
Require a room?
Either way, I think we're gonna end the day. Let me just triple check. All right. Oh, we only have 1 EP, so we can't exactly do that. I'm gonna go harvest those greens and see if the old man quest can be advanced really quick. So I'm gonna go kill something for EP. All right. And it's been far more than 6 hours, right? I think we're fine. It looks like it. What? You gotta be kidding me.
So, how long?
It's definitely been more than 6 hours. Or, oh, he said half a day. 12 hours, of course. What? Brain. Brain not work. Okay, let's finish the day then. Day 6 is over. Surprisingly, I still got everything I wanted to done outside of extinction. I don't know, just when I was thinking about it logically, why bother extincting every species when I can fight them in the secret dungeon at the end anyways? It just seems like a waste of time at the moment, especially I'm trying to get so many videos done before I start streaming and get sidetracked with Thanksgiving stuff and all that. I think this will probably be releasing near Thanksgiving.
Sacred tree of light.
I don't know, that thing's fully bloomed to me. I think we're good. I got backup saves if not.
Nice work, Light.
Thank you. So there doesn't seem to be any... Ooh, Amazon Warrior. Anything else tied to this?
What exactly was that white chocobo's story? Light, you said you knew him? Did you call him Odin?
We didn't go over that? Interesting. Do you have anything new? Re-raise potion? Oh. Oh, wow. That costs 3 EP, though. But I could... Oh, man. That might be better than the Nectar of the God. Can I just discard? Hold on. I'm going to discard 2 of these and get 2 re-raise potions for
what do you think Fang
Super Boss. Wow, that's expensive, though. I would not do that if I wasn't going to waste days, I think. Stand silently. Offer... Oh, it's... I thought it would just be like, you're good. Okay. So. All we have to do today, besides the Wildlands thing, is Lucas Tears and Renelf, and then we're done. We're going straight to the end. So, I'm going to start in the research camp. And I guess wait for him to be ready. Oh, those look ready to me. Tantal greens. All right, sir.
Huh. So, you're growing Tantal greens, are you? You can eat them yourself, or feed them to your favorite chocobo. Well, let me tell you, it's a fickle plant. I haven't seen many people grow them as successfully as you have. Where'd you learn all this?
From Sarala at Canopus Farms.
Oh, Sarala, you say? I couldn't be more proud of my granddaughter. She is something, isn't she? She's got quite the green thumb, thanks to good genes.
Huh. She never mentioned she had a grandfather.
Oh, did I say my granddaughter? Slip of the tongue. What I mean is...
This is with this family.
She's the granddaughter of someone I know. Anyway, how is her father doing? That coal can be quite difficult.
Well, her father...
Say no more. If he's anything like I remember, he's gone wandering off, leaving her to tend to the fields again, all by herself. Yeah, he doesn't do much anymore. Sarala's the one who's been taking care of everything. I wonder, between my Tantal greens and her Gazal greens, which is more delicious? Now that's a question. If only I could taste both at the same time, then I'd know once and for all.
Do you want me to bring you some of Sarala's greens? Is that it?
If you'd be so kind, I'll make it worth your trouble. How about in exchange, I let you use this field?
You're already letting me use it. All right.
All right. I'll be back.
You're much too kind. Thank you.
Well. Here you go.
Oh, you're back. What do you have there? Are those Gazal greens from Sarala's farm? I wanted to do this for a long time. Now I can finally find out whose greens are better. Boy, these are absolutely delicious.
Are they better than yours?
Yeah, there's no question about it. My Tantal greens don't even compare to her delightful and scrumptious Gazal greens. Sarala was so small when I last saw her, and now she's all grown up. She doesn't need coal anymore.
You seem to know a lot about her and her father. You're not related, are you? Maybe an uncle or something?
It's a little more complicated than that. Nevertheless, now I can pass away without worry, knowing that she can take care of herself. That's all I wanted. Anyway, the field is yours to use as you please.
Okay. There's one more quest tied to this. Hey, we got his glasses. I don't know who has it, but...
The field is yours.
It's either Sarala or Cole or someone. Someone has it. And I can't teleport, so I gotta go find him. Alright, 9 a.m. Apparently we have to talk to Arius. Hey, there we go.
So, is this what you need?
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Cole.
Shh. I told you. No one's supposed to know I'm alive.
Oh mon Dieu, pardonnez-moi. I'm so sorry.
Ah! What are you?
We meet again, Cole of Canopus Farms.
Well, you found me out.
Oh my god, who would have guessed?
So, it was you all along.
I'm sorry, young lady. I didn't mean to make you part of the deception. Tell me, when poor Sarala read my letter, did she shed a tear for her father?
She did more than that.
I suppose she was inconsolable. She's still just a child. She lost her mother when she was too young. For a long time, it's just been the two of us. And that's the whole problem, see? She's grown too dependent on me. always needing me to look after her.
She's an
gotta
adult.
learn how to stand on her own 2 feet. I can't look after her forever. Kids have to strike out on their own eventually. She's a skilled farmer, and she's done wonders with that field. I know she can make it on her own, but she doesn't believe she can. I thought the best thing for her would be if I just disappeared. Faked my death and left her life for good. A nice clean break.
For who?
Huh?
You say it's for your daughter's sake, but it's not just about her now, is it? Or will you tell me I'm wrong?
No, I cannot tell you that. Yes, I have another reason. I've wanted to leave the village for a long time now. I have to go on a journey, you see, to find my wife. Gone these many years.
Your wife? And Sarala's mother?
Yep. She disappeared years ago. Most folk have given up on her and figure she must be dead by now. She's gone, Cole, they tell me. They try to convince me to let her go. As if I could. I know she's alive. Somewhere out there.
Hope springs eternal.
You mocking me? You think I'm wrong?
I've lost family too. My younger sister. Every hour I pray to see her again.
Then you understand how I feel.
Yes, and I think Sarala will as well. If you explain to her why you have to go, she'll give you her blessing. You don't need to fake your death. Why make her grieve anymore?
I don't want to hurt her. But you're wrong. She'd refuse to let me go. It's better this way. It's what she needs. I mean, look at me. It wasn't until my father passed that I learned to fend for myself. I still miss him, though. He was a stubborn bastard, no doubt about it, but by God, he knew about growing veggies. I relied on him for everything, right up until the day he died. Now, I've got to go. You have to promise me to keep this a secret. Don't you blab to Sarala. I've got a long journey ahead of me, and I need to pack my saddlebags.
Sensing a pattern here.
A stubborn bastard. Someone who is an expert at growing vegetables? I wonder if he really is dead. That description sounds a lot like the Tantal Greens farmer.
Oh, come on, Lightning. It's so obvious. My granddaughter, and then he corrects himself. It's fine. It's fine. Also, she is a 500-year-old adult. I have no idea why she couldn't be independent. And he would think that she... I have no idea after 500 years why she wouldn't be able to just, you know, accept that he's going on a journey to find her mother. That seems a little weird. I mean, he's right. The kid needs to grow up if that's really the case, because 500-year-old adult. It's not like she's a little girl like Luca. I think, right? Maybe she's like 16 or something, but still. 500 years. Oh no, don't tell me.
I have something important
Okay.
I want to ask you. It's about Cole from Canopus Farms.
What? Cole, you say? Nah. What did that sorry excuse do now?
He's dead.
What? That can't be. Are you sure? Why would the goddess take him before me? That son of mine. He never knew how to do anything right.
I knew it. I knew it. You're Cole's father, are you not? Which also makes you Sarala's grandfather.
Huh? What? No. Cole's father passed away a long, long time ago.
Cole's a bad liar. And now I know where he gets it from. Long ago, you disappeared out of Cole's life by faking your death. And now, he's doing the same. Your son is planning to leave the village, for good. Sarala will be all on her own.
So, he's not dead? That little... picking up and leaving his only daughter to fend for herself?
500
Doesn't he
years.
know how much that'll hurt poor Sarala? I'd like to wring his neck.
Look who's talking. Isn't Cole just following in your footsteps? It's what you did to him.
Well, yeah, but it's different with us. It's not the same thing. I did it so my son could grow into a man. Listen to me, young lady. People don't age in this world, and death is rare. Parents stay parents. Kids stay kids. And that dependency, It never changes. That's why kids never learn to fend for themselves. They always have their parents to rely on. Even a grown man like Cole. So you see, that's why I faked my own death. It was all for his own good, so he could learn to stand on his own 2 feet.
Oh boy.
Right. You say you did it for his own good. And I suppose you believe that. But now, are you gonna let Cole do the same thing? You've been watching over them for years now, keeping your secret. But it's time to step in. What about Sarala? She's already lost her mother, her grandfather, and now she's about to lose her father. She's got no one left.
I don't want her to be sad. It breaks my heart seeing her unhappy. You're right. I have to fix this. Maybe I can talk to the 2 of them, and we can start over as a family. It's worth a try. I have a plan. Would you lend me a hand? I'll talk to Cole and lure him to a certain place. Will you talk to Sarala and bring her there? Oh, but please don't tell her I'm the one setting this up. She may not come if she knew.
Yes, I can do that. Where should we meet you?
Chef Arias's restaurant. Now go to Canopus Farms and talk to Sarala.
Yeah, get her to come here. Sir, I totally agree with him on part of it. Like, yeah, I mean, like, when you have a kid, I obviously, I don't have a kid, so I can't really speak on this, but just picturing it from, like, my parents' point of view, eventually, after, you know, you see them grow up, you want to, you know, get out and have your own life still after that. You know, if I just stayed with my mom for 500 years, there'd be problems. Like, eventually you gotta let go. Sir, let's finish this up.
Sarala, do you have a minute?
Yes, I do. What is it?
There's someone who wants to meet you. It's the man who told me about your father. He was with him at the end.
That'll get her.
You mean you found someone who talked to Father before he passed?
Something like that. What do you say?
Okay. Where should I meet them?
Do you know Chef Arias's restaurant? He'll be there.
I do. It's that little place in Arias Village, right?
Okay, that's solved.
Do you need anything?
Let's go finish this up. Hopefully, I'm sure we'll make it to the ultimate layer and get all this stuff out of the way in this episode.
Bonjour.
It just might be a little longer.
I've heard all about you from Cole's father. Please come in. Your timing is perfect. The other 3 members of Mademoiselle's party arrived moments ago.
Ooh. That chair behind a
Sarala.
trash can?
You're alive!
Yes. And I'd like to explain why. I couldn't just abandon you. You deserve to know the whole story.
Sarala, let me explain.
Who are you?
Have you forgotten me? I suppose I don't blame you. I'm Cole's father, your grandfather.
Look at that person
I
in the
know.
back.
They told you I was dead.
Wait, what's going on?
This may be hard to conceive, but I faked my death. I wanted Cole to grow up and learn to do things on his own. That's why I staged the whole thing and kept it up all these years. And now your father wants to go off on his own and leave you behind. For both your sakes. But unlike me, he wants to do it the right way. He wants you to grant him your blessing before he departs.
I'm so sorry, Sarala. I wanted to tell you, but I just couldn't. I'm going on a journey. I have to do it. To find your mother.
Oh, I just knew it. I knew you hadn't given up on Mother, even after all the time that's passed.
Why don't you all have a seat? You can't continue talking inside the restaurant.
See, this is why communication is necessary and games never do it, because they know that every story situation could be resolved if people just talked. Not everything, but a lot of them. And that's the end of that. Okay, well...
Do you think Cole can persuade Sarala? She doesn't seem happy about it.
I'm not worried. Sarala knows more than he thinks she does. She's been watching him for years. She knows he's torn. He wants to take care of his daughter, but also, he's consumed by the need to find his wife. He won't be gone forever. One way or another, they'll see each other again. She knows that. When they finally reunite, she'll be with her father and her mother once again.
At the end. Yeah, see? Talking would assault everything, in this instance at least. Okay, I don't think we're too late for Ranalf. I really hope so. So we're gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna advance time for Angel Tears, and then we're done. I believe that will have been every quest. I'll double check after, but not every quest that isn't, that is manageable, I should say.
I'm so sorry, but I'm out of flour, so I haven't been able to bake today.
Oh, Marlon, you're so kind to come all this way just to tell me that. Never mind, I'll just have extras tomorrow.
You won't have to wait that long, I promise. I'll be back later.
I've decided to tell Ranalf the truth. The cold, harsh, unforgiving truth of his past. Even though it could cause him to lose a dear friend. Ranalf, I know who killed your family. He lives right here in Luxarian. He's been in hiding since he committed that crime.
Are you sure? Who is he?
The man's name is Reddick. His home is in the Warren for obvious reasons, and I found out something else about him too. But I'm not sure you really want to hear it.
I'd like to know, please. I'm done running from the past. I'd even forgotten about the family I once loved. From now on, I'm seeing things for what they really are.
All right. This Reddick, the man who killed your family, he has a stepson. His name... it's Marlon.
What? You mean my Marlon?
What are you going to do? Are you going to inform the Order of this information that's come to light? Or do you want to take matters into your own hands?
I'd rather not do anything. I just want to continue spending my days just like this. Nothing more. After all, we have a few days left.
You forgive him?
No, but I'd rather Marlon didn't know. Imagine what it would be like to find out your father is a killer. You've helped me discover the truth, and I have no regrets. But Marlon's innocent. What would be the point of burdening him with this sort of knowledge? His smile is what kept me going all this time. His friendship is what saved me. I don't want revenge. I also don't want to be the reason Marlon loses his father.
If that's what you want, I'll respect your wishes. The case has already been closed, and the suspect declared dead. No reason to bring him back to life now.
Thank you. My family would have wanted it this way. I can almost feel them smiling at me from above. Besides, I wouldn't want anything like this to stop Marlon from baking those delicious muffins of his. I'll continue to chronicle my life in my journal. But only about the precious moments I spent with my wife and daughter.
Oh.
I just want to document my memories. I want to leave proof of their existence.
The scenery today is the same as yesterday. But for Ranalf, nothing is the same. His entire world has changed. The past can never be undone. Yet, he has chosen to exempt a stranger from punishment. He didn't need saving, just someone to remind him of his strength and courage.
Oof. That ended more peacefully than I thought it would. Dark night. Justice will be served. Kind of Batman-ish too. He lost his family. I wonder what he. I don't know. I'm really interested in his story, but Dark Knight. We also have Blue Mage. Soul of the Blue Mage. Increased magic damage by 5% and ATB recovery by 15. Ooh. And it's got lightning and wind slash. Interesting. It's kind of like purple lightning. Actually, if I sort. Oh, they're nowhere near each other. I thought maybe it was like a different form of it. Lightning and wind slash. Yeah, because this is flame and flood. Lightning and wind slash are the other two that are missing. And this also increases recovery rate, but maximum ATB by 75 too. Okay, Amazon Warrior, Guard level 2, and Speed Slash level 2. Well, that's really cheap ATB cost too. Huh. That one's not bad either. All right, Dark Knight, Darkness, and Azura. Well, look at that. Look at that knight outfit. I kind of want to see what those moves are. Dark Knight doesn't. Oh, cancel. Bam. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm not keeping this. 8 times. Stagger power B. Stagger time B. 3.5. Wow, they're really expensive though. Deals great physical damage to target and foes nearby in exchange for Lightning Zone HP. Deals great damage in exchange for Lightning Zone HP and launches the enemy into the air. Ooh. Interesting. Dark Knight seems like it could be a good one to swap out Shadow Trooper for. I'd lose Beatdown, but I gain those. I'd lose Imperil too. That's okay. Right now, we're gonna go do Luca quest and then skip to the secret dungeon. Okay. Now, is she really gonna make us spend more money?
You again. You're very persistent. Back for more, I take it?
Here's some money. Take this and show me what you can do, but don't cry for me. I want you to shed tears for yourself.
What? That's a first. No one's ever asked for that before. Why do you want me to do that?
Frankly, because I think you need it. Don't you think you do too?
I don't know.
Luca, you haven't cried for yourself in centuries. You say you're fine and that there's nothing wrong, but that's not true.
Why not? Why would I lie?
I believe that your tears help mend people's broken hearts. Hearts that have forgotten how to feel, but every time you help someone, part of your own heart dies a little.
What?
When you talked about the death of your acting coach, you weren't sad. You were smiling. It's as if you don't feel anything anymore. You don't know what it's like to cry for real anymore, do you? Just these fake tears in exchange for a little money. What's become of your emotions?
I still have them, really. I can cry for real. All I have to do is think of the past.
Okay, then show me.
Huh. It's not working. That's weird. It's usually so easy. Huh. Why?
Time has taken everything from you, including a part of yourself. You've forgotten how you used to feel back then.
Stop it! Don't say that! That's not true at all!
Gotta hurt her.
I remember everything! I remembered I loved him! And to this day, I still do!
Luca, I know. It's okay.
No, it's not! If I can't cry, that means my heart is gone! It means that it's been destroyed! I don't want to believe that! I won't!
I knew you had it inside you, and you proved it.
I'm crying. These tears, they're real.
I can tell. They look pretty real from here, too. I'm sorry if what I said was harsh, but it was for your own sake.
Thank goodness. My heart is okay. It's not broken. Wait. This wasn't your plan all along, was it? To help me realize the past that I'd forgotten? To save me from losing myself?
I I just wanted to get my money's worth in tears. After all, I've donated more than enough. Besides, I couldn't just sit back and watch you waste away trying to help others. Someone had to help you.
I don't know what to say. I can't believe that anyone cared enough to help someone they hardly know. Thank you for opening my eyes. I'm going to stop selling my tears. I'm done.
Good.
It's okay to cry because you care about someone, but crying because people pay you to isn't what I want to do anymore. From now on, I'm going to show people my bedazzling smile instead.
Good. Good. Seems we helped. You've been reimbursed. Oh. All right. That makes 62 quests done. Are there 64 or 66? I need to know. Okay, so there are 66 total side quests, and these are 2 of them, which means I was missing 2 side quests. One of them was one that we failed, the Avid Reader, so that we could do the other one. So technically 63 side quests have been viewed. And then we have these 2, so that's 65. I don't know what one I'm missing, but it's not a big deal. Whatever I'm missing, it's fine. I never meant for this to be a 100% playthrough. It just kind of ended up this way. And so we can't do this one though. I believe this enemy is very difficult and it's going to take too long. I just don't want to worry about that right now. And this one's literally impossible, so I'd say we're good. It's fine. We're just gonna go to the final day, basically.
Welcome to our hotel.
And I'm gonna be going to the inn repeatedly. And returning to the Ark, going to the inn, returning to the Ark. Until whatever day. I think it actually goes to the 13th day. Yeah, we're going into day 8 now. So we have to do this 5 more times. And then on the 13th day, the secret dungeon is unlocked. And that takes the whole day, pretty much, to complete. I think you can still leave and stuff in it. But time does not stop in battle in there. So that is... I don't know. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. We might not even beat the super boss, honestly. What happens if I do 0 side quests in a day? You have nothing to
over all life.
offer? Yeah, it's not going to change. Okay, day 8. So I'll just be showing this repeatedly and whatever item we get.
Welcome back.
Army of 1. Oh. Oh, press left trigger while overclock to unleash a devastating flurry of blows. I forgot about this. So technically overclock will use 3 EP for like a really good move. We're definitely gonna make use of that. I'll see if I can talk to Hope. I doubt he has anything new. No. All right, next day.
What do you want now?
Random.
I've come to help you remember what you've lost. Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about, okay? You woke up from your crystal sleep with God's voice in your ear. He said you had to be the savior. But part of what made you lightning was missing, leaving a big empty hole in your heart.
Yeah, that's how it feels. It's like I've forgotten something important, something that I need.
Huh? Really? I thought you'd deny it. But it's okay. I'll help you remember.
Indestructible crystal. Even in the sea of chaos, it never loses its shine. I will become an eternal epitaph. Your memory will survive for eternity within a crystal tomb. This shall be my legacy and my atonement. But most of all, my final hope.
What's this about?
You wanted to protect her, so you fell into that crystal sleep.
She forgot that?
You became a tomb for a memory, a moment frozen in time, with Sarah's soul cocooned inside. So tell me, Lightning, where do you think Sarah is now?
Yes. I remember now. She was there, in my heart. I had her memories. They were inside me. I took them into the crystal. She was with me then. We should have been together the whole time.
Right. Now you're catching on. So, the hole in your heart?
Sarah's soul. That's what I'm missing.
And you know who took it out, don't you? Benevelza did when he woke you up to do his bidding. He must have messed with your memories too, and tried to make you forget about it.
And so he had the perfect motivation, or should I say hostage. He's gonna hold on to her until I've done what he wants.
Oh, I don't know if he thought it out that far. He's not very good with human emotions, that god of yours. Maybe he just threw her soul away and let it be swallowed up by the chaos.
But he promised me. He said as long as I did what I was told, he'd bring Sarah back to me. If he lied, then I don't care if he is a god. I'll destroy him.
Now that's more like the old Lightning. But do you really think you can take on a god?
Well, I wouldn't bet against me. I might have found a way to shut him down. A last resort if all else fails.
You've been brewing up contingency plans. Sneaky, Lightning. Very sneaky.
I haven't made up my mind yet. This world is finished. Soon it'll be gone forever. And Benevelza is the only one who can build us a new one. When he's done, then I'll decide.
So you'll play his game for as long as it takes to build the new world. Then you'll sit in judgment on him, you'll betray him and destroy him and steal the new world he labored to build. Is that your plan? I love it. Turning on God and making him a pawn in your own game. It's audacious. Oh, but little Hope is going to be so disappointed. He really does trust you, you know, and you're going to betray him. Oh, you did think about that, didn't you? You turn on God, you turn on Hope. Are you ready for that? Do you have it in you to fight him? Are you really prepared to kill Hope?
You think I'm not?
You answered a question with a question. That's an evasion. Got ya. But it's not a big deal. It looks like Hope and talks like Hope, but it isn't Hope anymore.
Are you saying he's a fake?
Sorry, but the only fake I know is Sarah.
Look, if you're gonna talk nonsense, this conversation is over. I've got better things to do.
Fine, Lightning. Let me make it all clear. Look around you and see the lies. The Sarah you talked to is a lie. Hope in his arc is a lie. How long is it going to take before you wake up? Before you realize that maybe, just maybe, you're a lie too.
Huh. I wasn't expecting that one. Interesting. So even no, we're not even at the end, and she's already got her plan. Also, thank you for bringing up that Hope doesn't seem like Hope, talks like Hope, it looks like Hope, etc. Okay, next day. The 8th day is over. Oh my god, I can't believe I have to do this every time. This is gonna take a while. But it's okay. It's okay. This episode may end up being more than 2 hours if we're going into the ultimate layer, but I'm not going to show every last one fight. You don't need to see me fighting like the hardest Earth Eater or the hardest gremlin. Yeah, well, we killed all the gremlins, but I feel like this is going to be the same every time too, but I don't really want to skip it, just in case.
Grant the Forsaken World more time.
Four days till the end. And I did make a separate save file on you know, before this stuff, so just in case. Heart Stealer.
The chaos readings. Perhaps the chaos is even...
Oh. About Lumina.
I met Lumina again.
You mean the girl who walks in the chaos? That would explain the chaos readings I picked up in the Ark. She brings the chaos with her. Light, there's something that bothers me about that girl. Perhaps you've noticed it as well.
You mean how she looks just like Sarah at that age?
So you think so too. They're so alike. I can't help thinking that it really is her, in some way.
She may look like Sarah, but it's not her. Lumina's just too different. And she really rubs me the wrong way.
Maybe she's not that bad. Just that her behavior seems all the worse when she looks so much like your sister. In any case, for now, Lumina's real identity will remain a mystery. All we can say for sure is you and her don't get along.
He makes a point there. All right. We'll step in here back to Luxarian, and unless there's a cutscene. We're good. The 9th day is over. Wow, what a waste of a few days, huh? Imagine if I waited to fight Caius until, like, now. I'd have all the time in the world to go up there and fight him. God, I pushed everything right into a little bundle. Although it seemed to make perfect sense as a Let's Play to do that instead of showing me, like, showing the full set of days. It'd be too much.
There you are. Welcome home. What's wrong?
Nothing, just things on my mind. Don't worry about it.
I can't help but worry. We're finally getting the chance to talk, but you don't seem happy. It's like you don't even know how to smile anymore.
Right now, this is the best I can do. Not that I was ever good at it.
It's okay. I can make you smile again. You just have to go back to the days when the future still looked bright.
When was that?
Before becoming an adult.
Back before we made all those mistakes. Before we started messing around with gods and Fal'Cie. We thought it was our destiny to fight for the world and the future. But all those battles, all those struggles, they didn't mean anything in the end.
Was it all a mistake? Even the journey you went on with Noel?
Well, what else would you call it? We risked everything, but in the end, we couldn't save the future, and I died.
That's not what Sarah would say.
That's not a mistake, what is? That's why I have to get rid of it. Throw it all away. It didn't mean a thing. It's done and gone. No regrets, just a clean slate. We're going to have a new world, and you and I will be just like we used to be way back when.
Listen,
Nope.
Sarah. Let me say this.
Textures.
If that journey was a mistake, I'm the one who has to bear the blame. Because I sent you. It's me who has to pay the price. All you did was try your best. There's nothing wrong with that. It didn't turn out like I'd hoped, but it wasn't a mistake. You tried to do something that was good and right. You must never throw that away.
Maybe. But I don't want to remember it again. I just want to forget it all.
Right.
Seriously, that's not what Sarah would say.
When she said that, I didn't believe her. She'd always been able to accept hardship, fight through it, and be stronger for it. Lumina's words came back to me. She said the only fake I know is Sarah. No, that couldn't be right. The problem was in me, making me doubt her. But it was no good.
The textures
The
are
terrible thought had
flickering.
formed in my mind. The seed was planted. What if this Sarah was fake? And my memories of her too.
And your memories of her. I don't know what happened to the texture there, but it was just like flickering black. Is it?
Give us
It's
a
not.
reprieve so that I can save more souls.
Only in the last scene it was like that. It's fine now. Weird. Day 10. 3 days till the end.
Welcome back.
Where does Hope go? When we have this conversation, decoy has been unlocked.
You look like you've seen a ghost or something. Are you all right?
About Sarah too.
I saw her again. My sister. It looks like God might keep his promise and bring my sister back. She'll be a new Sarah.
New? What do you mean by that? Are you saying that when he resurrects Sarah, it will be a different person? Like a fake?
No, that's not it at all. I just mean, if she's going to be born again, she'll be a new version of her old self.
I don't think you're being straight with me, are you? You don't think the Sarah you met is the real thing, do you? You think that there's something missing. It's all right. You don't have to say anything. The truth is plain enough to see. Since I came here, I haven't been good at reading people, but I've been practicing on you. But don't worry, I'm on your side. Yours and Sarah's. You know that, right? You only agreed to become the savior because it was your only chance to save Sarah. And that means God has a hold on you. But if the Sarah he's showing you isn't real, then that control he has disappears. He has no hostage.
True. All right, Hope. I don't buy it. Go to the next day. Unless we get a cutscene again. Of course. Nope. These days are just flying by. I'm starting to think we're going to get a new cutscene every single day. So my idea of playing through and skipping all these days off camera was probably a bad idea. Because there's a lot of story going on here. Kind of like super plot relevant story. Ah, this one's just giving to the tree. I am so confident that I can just skip this.
Let life still linger if only for one more day.
But I'm still not going to. I still think we're 2 episodes from the end regardless, because it might take us an entire episode to get through the final dungeon, plus all cutscenes,
Nice work, Light.
and then see the ending. Ooh, we've almost made a full circle. Speaking of that, I already looked at Heartstealer. It's a thief outfit. What was this one? Martial Monk. Punt and Charged Strike. Increases maximum HP by 10 and physical by 5. Transforms Punt into a powerful whirlwind kick. Interesting. Well, it's got really low ATB too. I don't know if I'd keep that on. I'm just using this slot to like look at stuff, basically. And I haven't looked at decoy either. Summons a Moogle doll that draws the enemy attention for... Oh, that's interesting. 1 EP. Yeah.
Finally! It's rude to keep people waiting. This girl, she's got something she wants to ask.
What girl? Are you talking about that shadow?
Yep, and guess what? It's someone you know. Okay, you can come out.
Oh.
Yule.
There are people here. They want to see you. All your friends. Huh? Hold on. What's going on? Oh, did you see that? They want to lend a helping hand, but you're too far. Even though they know what you're really feeling, what you need, they can't do anything for you.
I'm not looking for help from anybody.
Of course you aren't. You're God's hand-picked savior, right? You don't need friends, or even family. That's why you can't find Sarah anymore.
Whatever.
Listen, you are the savior. You must gather the souls that still walk upon this dying world, and lead them to a new world of salvation. But your sister's soul is invisible to you, and if you cannot see her, you cannot save her. You must ask yourself, if it means saving Sarah, will you fight God? One human does not have the power to defeat Benevelza. He is all-powerful.
Then I'll find another power. Something beyond me, whatever it takes. Even if it kills me as well.
You cannot save anyone. Not even Sarah. Not as you are. Because first, you have to save yourself.
Ooh.
You should listen to her. She always tells the truth.
Right. Not like you. But she's telling me that I'm missing something.
Well, yeah. Haven't you figured it out? I swear, sometimes I lose my faith in you. You don't even know the first thing about your own soul, but you think you can fight God himself. I don't think I've ever met anyone so dense.
If you know it all, then tell me. What is it I'm missing?
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't mean a thing if you can't figure it out on your own.
I have to save myself. But how?
I don't know. I don't quite know how that would even work.
Light, can you hear me? Are you hurt?
It's all right. I'm fine.
But...
Look, I said I'm fine. Now just drop it, all right?
If you're sure. But you will tell me if something is wrong, won't you, Light?
No response. The 11th day is over. The secret, thank God that the secret dungeon, from what I remember, you start on the top floor and you go down. If you already extincted the last one there, nothing happens. You just go to the next floor. But if you haven't, you have to fight the last one. So that's the structure. You just go down, fight, go down, fight until we get to the bottom. I'm pretty much just going to show the bottom. Whoa, Sid reigns.
Sid reigns.
Random.
That was once a man's name, but now it means nothing. His soul has dissolved into the swirl of chaos. I take his form as a convenience, but I'm no more than a puppet.
All right, so who's pulling your strings? Benevelza?
No, not God. I am the voice of many, of the countless multitude who call chaos home. I am the speaker for the dead.
Of course.
Tell me, Savior, do you know the ritual they call Soul Song?
Vanille is planning to perform it at the cathedral. She says it'll release the dead from their suffering. I guess that means you.
Vanille has been misled. There is a truth she cannot see, a truth that lies within the unseen realm.
What do you mean? What truth?
You do not understand the role of chaos.
Huh?
The chaos will drown this world, but it's also the key to our humanity. When we die, we return to it. But only for a short time. When a man dies, his soul melts into the chaos, but the idea of it, of him, survives intact. And then he is reborn anew and returns to the living world. An unseen power exists in all of us. It's the chaos that we carry in our hearts.
Our souls are made out of the chaos, which is why they return to it when we die. But they survive there, waiting for a new body, which means you could be reborn in the new world.
If the Sacred One shows us the way, she is the only one who can tell us what to do. She has the power to guide us into the future, where we can live again.
She can do what I can't. Vanille can bring salvation to the dead.
Or destroy them.
Yes, but she doesn't know what she is capable of. The Order has kept the truth from her.
Why would they lie to her? They preach salvation.
Only for the living. The Soul Song will destroy us and make you forget we ever existed. Murder on a grand scale.
You want me to stop her, right?
Yes. And then you must tell her what her real power is, so she can lead us to salvation.
Is this what you all want?
It is, but it is not God's will. If you answer our prayer, it will mean defying Benevelza. Those who try to defy the gods end up controlled by them and are destroyed in the end. Like Sid Raines.
I remember Raines fought for humanity and he was killed for it, but the spirit that drove him to stand up to the tyranny of the gods didn't die. I kept it with me. Chaos is in all of us. It's the stuff our souls are made of, and it's the reason that the dead live on in our hearts and minds.
Yes, the chaos unites humanity, a thread woven through all our lives, and it's a power God cannot see. Its potential is limitless, and that makes it more powerful than he is.
But now you're gonna tell me that it's nearly impossible to tap into. Am I right?
Yet it is possible. No one can control the chaos. If you want to make the power yours, you must have the help of those who are inside it. You know what needs to be done. You know whose soul you have to find.
You mean Sarah? Are you saying I'll be able to reach her?
You must. With the chaos, anything is possible. Find the invisible bonds that unite us across life and death. Do that, and you will have all the power you need.
That smile.
Chaos. It was the key to defeating God. If I wanted to use it, I needed Sarah's help. But Sarah, how can I make you hear me? I reach out with every fiber of my being, but is it enough? Can I do more? If I throw myself into the abyss, if I cry out to you, will you hear me, Sarah? Will you answer?
So we have to like communicate with the dead to get them to Well, if we reach Sarah,
Hold the
who's on the
world
other
aloft.
side,
Give me another day.
then we can get the other side to cooperate? Essentially. Oh, I need to rehydrate. Day 12. 1 day till the end.
Welcome back.
Thank you. All right. Quake. Deal non-elemental to all enemies. Launch them in the air and extend stagger time. It's great. I don't know if I'll ever need to use that, though. Anything new?
The end is almost here. One more day, and then the destruction of the world will be complete.
Right. And there's no way I can delay it any longer.
No. This is it. You can still carry out your mission as the Savior, but today is your last chance. Tomorrow in the cathedral, Vanille will perform the soul song for the Order. The final rites, when the souls of the dead will be released from their torment and returned to oblivion. And when the clock strikes the hour, it'll mark the end of everything.
It's an ending that not even God has the power to stop.
But, okay.
Tell me something. You said that the souls of the dead return to the chaos, right? If that's true, then that's where Sarah must be. Her soul is lost out there in the chaos somewhere.
For God, the chaos is an unseen realm. He cannot see inside. And so it follows that he doesn't have the power to find her as long as she is in the chaos. But he can do something else. He can make her anew.
But then how can
That's
she be
not
the
Sarah.
real Sarah? The one I know?
Well, don't you trust him? It's true that even with all his power, God cannot extract Sarah's soul from the chaos. But there is another place he might find it. He could take her soul from inside of you.
That's still not Sarah.
How would... You're just making things up now.
You always found it hard to trust people. What chance does God have? Look, I'm not saying you will, but if you do decide to turn against him, you should know that I'll always stand with you. You trust me, don't you?
It just seems like the more I search, the further away I get from finding her. I've encountered more than a few ghosts from the past now, talked to souls from the chaos even, but I'm still no closer to finding Sarah. Not even a hint.
I don't know, but perhaps you've done everything you can. Maybe you could have found her already, but something is keeping her from talking to you.
Like she doesn't want to see me? Is that what you're saying?
Of course, I don't think that's the case. But it's possible. Perhaps it's because you're too close to each other.
You mean she's out there and can talk to other people, but not me? Tell you what, why don't you go out there and look for her in my place?
I'd like to help, Light, but I can't leave the Ark. How about this? If I happen to die before you do, for whatever reason, I'll make you a promise. I'll try to find her in the chaos. And when I do, I'll find some way for you two to be together again.
Cryptic. Well, not cryptic. It's scary. Okay. He mentioned that, like, tomorrow... Yeah, we still don't have the dungeon, so something's got to change. We still have to have 2 days left.
It really feels
Maybe.
like the end now. Soon it'll be over.
It's been dying for 500 years.
I wasn't talking about the world.
Then what?
Never mind. Time is short. Every minute's precious now. Let's not waste any.
Sure. I'm a little concerned, but there's absolutely no way I missed the secret dungeon. It's impossible. And assuming I'm going to make this 2.5 hours at the most, I'm not going to show all of it like I keep mentioning, but I didn't expect all these extra cutscenes, or this probably would have been a shorter episode, but I really want to do the secret dungeon in this one, so. It's okay. We saved. Something will happen. Maybe. I'm just sitting here worried. Wow, this is the longest loading it's ever taken. Okay. Give us one more day. One more day.
On this final day, please hear my last prayer.
Oh, thank God.
This is it. This is the true light of Yggdrasil.
One day till the ends. Okay. Looks like a planet up there.
Are you doing okay, Light?
So it's day 13. That means the end of the world. That's what you said, right?
Yes, but something has changed. I don't quite understand it. The Tree of Life has borne more fruit, and it's glowing with a light that I've never seen before. I'm not sure, but I think this might be the lost time. We're getting it back, here at the end.
What do you mean?
Remember when I told you about the clocks? I told you how they only count to 12 instead of 13. There used to be 26 hours in a day.
But now there are only 24. 2 hours less. And the clocks changed when the chaos was unleashed. You think that the lost time still existed somewhere?
Yes, through a tear in the fabric of space-time, perhaps. But now it's come back, thanks to you. I think it was the excess Aradia that you harvested. Somehow, you accumulated so much that the distortion in the space-time was repaired, and we got back all those missing hours from the last 12 days.
That's 24 we didn't have. Which means we've been given a reprieve one more day before God awakens and the final destruction begins. Just the one day. It's not a lot of time.
Yes, but it's enough for what I want you to do. I detected a previously unknown ruin deep in the Dead Dunes. Its appearance coincided with the return of the lost time.
Thank you. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. Good job putting that together. Or explaining it well. Ooh. Upgrade. Dark Muse upgrade. Mist Wizard upgrade. Those are the ones I started with. I believe New Game Plus, like anytime you get something for the second time, it is upgraded. So we made a full circle and now these are upgraded. Attack level 4. Heavy Slash level 4. What was the other one? Element level 4. Oh boy, that's kind of hard to turn down. Oh no. Same with attack level 4. Like currently I have attack level 2 and beatdown. I feel like I might want to change that. Alright, I said screw it, why not? Just replace it for now. So attack level 4 and heavy slash I'm going to go upgrade probably. If I have the chance. All I know is we're going into this last dungeon. Totally prepared, 100%. The Aradia that lightning gave forth from herself went beyond even what God had foreseen, giving rise to a distortion in time and reinstating the lost 13th hour, a day which never should have existed until now, and brought with it a place that does not belong in this dimension, the extra day before the end. A mysterious rune has appeared. Hope seems to think that lightning may learn some new truths by exploring these runes. Alright. I think we can warp right to it. I am super ready for this, 100%. I don't even know if I'll be able to beat the super boss here. It's only normal mode, because you have to beat the game to get hard mode. But I think it's still really high HP. The ultimate layer is an unknown rune born from the lost time. In this place alone, time does not stop during battle. You'll be able to reach the deepest levels within the allotted time. Make your way through the labyrinth. Keep moving downward to reach the deepest levels. As you defeat enemies on each level, you'll gain access to warp devices for lower levels. The enemies are all last ones. If you already drove a specific particular species to extinction, the specimen will not appear. With a higher battle score, you can jump several floors? You can't use chronostasis in the rune. Oh. Okay. You can continue deeper or turn back. The choice is yours. Defeat the most terrible beast and dispatch. We'll see if we can pull it off. This is already activated.
Space and time were both severely damaged when the lost hour came back. The hole created in space at
Oh my god.
Let's play then.
All right. 5 stars. Sure. Counter blow level 4.
That is this labyrinth.
Okay, it's gonna let me warp down multiple floors. That's good news. It might end up being a bad thing, but if like I have trouble somewhere, I could warp down 2 floors and then skip 3 to skip like a bunch of enemies. I know I could go extinct all the species, but this is...
It's thought to be a holy land.
We don't have time.
A place of God, beyond human imagining.
Maybe that's where God's hiding.
Holy shit, Gaunt sucks. Are you serious?
Let's do it.
It's doing my whole health bar. Even if I guard right here? While I'm guarding, it's doing 3... It's doing 2 to 3k per hit during this tornado. Oh my god, I can't even hit this thing. This is something I probably wanted to get out of the way beforehand. Because I can't. I physically can't survive this. This is bad. Okay. I wasted so much right now, I'm actually going to restart. Screw this enemy. Ugh. Okay, we're going down 2 floors instead of 3. And I will skip over this as long as whatever enemy is in here gives me 2 floor skip. That Gaunt was absolutely... Ooh.
Is this labyrinth.
I know...
It's thought to be a holy land.
Oh.
A place of God, beyond human...
Well, I already killed whatever was in here. Skip 3 floors. I could probably have used like wind reduction. So, oh my god, Hope.
The last ones are the specimens that appear when a species is hunted to the brink of extinction.
Oh my god, screw that thing. I actually just went back, loaded, and skipped it. I went down 2 floors instead of 3, so next floor is the Dreadnought. I'm thinking about warping down 2 for the rest of these, because it seems like the tough enemies are on the odd numbered, or even numbered floors. I don't know. All I know is, like, they are one-shotting me. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the super boss.
It seems there are even stronger enemies within. Countless enemies.
Okay, I think I can handle you.
Somehow, I don't think this holy land of gods is exactly what I'd call heaven on earth.
Can I get it to chase me? I want to try to get a back attack, but I definitely can't. For the 30%? Yeah, you can't. Shit. Holy hell, even that thing is tough. I think I don't have... Yeah, that's bad. I don't have the stagger power to do this. This is really bad. Like, really bad. I can't even describe how little damage I feel like I'm doing, and I'm not staggering them whatsoever. Heavy /4. I feel like I need a... Oh, this is literally double damage. But equilibrium, it's not working for me. I think I need Shadow Trooper on for that stagger booster. I don't know. I need beatdown. It's the only way this is gonna work. And I also feel like I need to get rid of purple lightning, sadly. It's not working as well. Maybe. Alright, I changed my setup. Oh, I can still go down 3 floors? I thought you needed a good rating for that. I'm going to. I don't trust this. Please be something I got rid of. I can't believe even a Gorgon Ospid was too much for me. I have the Makote one on because it just seems good. Honestly, it's got Magic Slash, and I have a ton of attack and magic, so it should be good. And back to this. I probably want to set this as my starting one? Yeah, to get in peril right away. Oh, not you. Okay, I just saved. We're good. Alright, I'm totally gonna try this. Beat of one. Beat down army of one.
Time to turn the tables.
Oh, it sucks. It uses all my dress.
Keep up if you can.
Wow, it sure looks cool, that's for sure. It uses all of my stuff. And one of my classes literally does 0 damage, so that's unfortunate. I don't know. This thing has a lot of health. It's got, yeah, 1.2 million. I'm going to be sitting here forever. It took like 3 minutes to stagger it, and now the second it gets its shell back, I have to do that again. But my setup doesn't seem too bad. Yep, there we go. Oh, and it's meta-guarding. Alright, I just said screw it. It kept meta-guarding back to full health. I'm skipping that floor. Oh, man, I'm going to hate all of this. These are they're the last 13 variants, or day 13 variants. So they're the strongest they can be, which is why you want to get rid of them before now. I feel like I physically might not be able to get through this. I might have screwed myself pretty bad here.
You die without
Oh. If this thing gives me EP back, it's just a half a star. Half of us. Okay. That was a pity star. Whatever. We're doing whatever we can. If I can't make it, I can't make it. I accept defeat. This is so tough. Strength and defense when HP is below 50. I'm just gonna put that on here. Yep. That's good. That's good. Because this class is getting wrecked. Everything is. Even if I go on this class, any magic they cast, even while I'm guarding, and even if I get like close to a perfect guard, it does like 5 to 10k. This is not acceptable. This is so tough. I'm gonna have to... I have no EP. Yeah. When you get half a star, you have to just go to the next floor, I guess. I believe there are 31 floors. I extinct, like, quite a few species. Apparently not enough, though. Whatever I did in this room, though. Thank you. I'm also going to save here because I don't trust it. Okay. I got 5 stars on whatever this was. This sucks. This is very cool, and this is probably why New Game Plus is much easier with this, because you can literally like upgrade your weapons ×2. Okay. Another one. Plus you get more health and stuff from doing it. Doing the quests and everything again. You don't get nearly as much, but it still benefits. But my setups are quite bad.
I've got something. Legends, but better than nothing. The people of ancient times seem to have predicted the appearance of this labyrinth. According to legends left behind, they called it God's...
Hold on, Hope. Yeah. Holy hell. I've actually used my Phoenix Downs and everything now. Nope. I'll try to avoid you.
The people of ancient times seem to have predicted the appearance of this labyrinth.
No. This might be worse. Oh my god. Please, give me some EP. Please. 2 star. Sure. I got like no EP from that. This is so bad. Lucky dice. This one. Very rarely makes incoming attacks ineffective? Wow. like a 1% chance to completely mitigate any damage? I don't know. That doesn't seem that great. Also, I have reduce EP by 20%. That forces cure like things to be cheaper, basically. Especially whatever uses 3 is forced to use 2, I believe. Okay, well, I'm good on that. It's fine. It's fine. This is getting excessive. I need to save again.
Creating more of a hobby. What's he planning to do? Create a new species to replace humankind?
Who? Bunavelza? Yeah, probably. Okay, Cactar was on the next floor, so we're skipping over that at the very least. I'd like to at least make it to the last floor, but I don't know. Oh, thank God. Save again. All right. 22. Oh. This is hell. I don't know if I mentioned that. Reloading. No way in hell was I gonna do that. Okay, we're going down 2 floors instead. I think I might be able to handle this one. This thing... it's my lack of items that really bothers me. And I could leave. It's just going to use time to get back here. And I also have to figure out which floors I took on the way here to avoid encounters. Okay, so I did some things. Went back to town. Okay, we're on 19 now. 21 is our next. 24, 26, and 29. That's my goal here, because I've already cleared those out. I looked up which last ones spawn on which floor. And I'm going to use this to avoid them all, because... Well, one, oh, I never killed you, did I? This is the one I was working on. As you can tell, it's been about 45 minutes since then. Ooh. Okay, time is not moving in here. I went back to Equilibrium Plus. I looked up, like, general stuff. And Predahood plus Quiet Guardian equals almost 100% physical resistance, which is exactly what I need right now. And all I have to do is switch this to Ghosthood, and that's physical resistance, which is also pretty damn great. So I'm going to use this class to just take the hits, I think, and then try to do some damage. I'm very limited right now. I didn't realize how hard this place was going to hit. So it's worse than I imagined. I don't remember it being this hard before. But maybe I'm remembering New Game Plus. I know I did it on my first time around. I just don't know how I actually managed it. Because you can't get any stronger right now. We've done almost every quest in the game. I could get like 20 extra strength. That's about it. I just need to change my strategies, I think. Oh, I finally beat it. Still tough. Still very tough. I should have went with physical resistance on that one. It seems I'm really going to have to balance those. Imperil level 4. Oh, okay. That's good. That's very good. That's exactly what I need right now. I already have level 3 though, so it's like... more status ailment damage and 15 seconds longer. And... oh, it costs more. Interesting. Well, either way. We got through that. We are on floor... I have no idea. 21. No, you're going to make me do 22? Because I didn't kill it fast enough. I actually can't do the next floor. Like, physically, I don't think I can beat it. Because it's an Earth Eater. And that's not going to happen. So we may have to reload again and go from the 20th floor and skip this one. Or I could walk all the way back, I suppose. Okay, so I went back through and ended on 20, which is skeletons instead. So I wasted my time on floor 21, and we're skipping to 23 past the Earth Eater. But we're still going to have to do a last one fight here, but at least it's not an Earth Eater. After this, I can go 26, 29 right away with absolutely no issue. Because I killed those last ones. Yeah, I'm going to have to take you out, though. I am not liking my chances on this one either. Wow. For an enemy that only uses physical attack, that made my life very easy. Oh shit, I realized I didn't get 5 stars, though. Uh-oh. You dropped something. I have been picking these up. I know it looks like I'm running past them, but I have grabbed them all. I just hit pause on the recording, usually right around that time. Increased damage dealt to enemies when they're within a certain range. Sure. That might be good. I wonder if that works, because I have another one when they're farther away. That might be good for this. I also have Gale Strike on this, though. Reduce EP, though. Now I'll keep that for now. Not that I even have EP. Ghostly Hood. Life is easy with it. Oh no, I can't warp 3 floors. What is this? Okay, 24. I think I already fought this enemy. I'm not 100% positive, but... This is the longest recording session for one video I've ever done. It's ridiculous. Okay, I have killed this. So, can I... Okay, 27. I should triple check this. Actually, it's still up, so... 27 is a Rafflesia. I actually didn't extinct those. But there's no way. There's no way it would be that hard. At the
They say that this labyrinth right here is where God labors to create new life. But not all his creations seem to be a success.
I still don't trust it. Yeah, I have no Phoenix Downs. I have nothing.
This is where you'll find his favorite subjects, grown wild.
Too bad this will end tragically.
If this is hard, I swear to God, I am so screwed for bosses. Oh, good, good. Why isn't everything like this? The other enemies were like literal just death. That's it. Attack level 4? Interesting.
Just like us.
Skeleton earring. Ooh, increased damage dealt by status ailments by 100%? They really don't do that much, though. Ooh, steal bravery, faith, and haste on enemy struck by heavy slash. Oh, okay. You know, that's 100% worth it. And higher recovery speed. Screw having a little more strength. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay. Let me double check. Okay. So.
Humans are staying.
I'm sorry, Lightning. 29. It's really hard to focus on their talking when it's this stressful.
Sometimes even turning on our maker.
I wonder if God was trying to make beasts similar to humans, with hearts and minds of their own, but without this.
So, Boonavels is a Fal'Cie, though, right? Technically?
No, that's not what he was trying to create. He wanted to make something better than humans, something much more powerful. A being that would possess chaos, and yet hold possibilities humans...
Fully restore HP and ATB. Interesting.
...never had.
At the heart of this hellish place, the strongest beast of all. Okay. So God was trying to make a super being here. Phoenix down. One more floor, yeah. I'm going one floor at a time, obviously, because there's items on these. These are the only floors where you get a break. And the boss should be on the next floor. What is this? Uh-oh. Oh shit. Can I hit back? I can't. Can I use? Do I have to discard? Oh man. I would have used an ether right now if I could. What a waste. I'm gonna get rid of Nectar of the Gods then, I think. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, I don't even want to waste the ether yet until we're in battle. Last floor. At 2.5 hours in the video. My god.
You've nearly reached the heart of the labyrinth. My readings are off the charts. There's no way to even quantify them.
Saving.
The strongest being, brimming with chaos, the ultimate monster.
I don't understand. Why would he even make such a thing?
For God, we humans are nothing but tools. If you wanted sturdier tools that wouldn't break under pressure, these would do.
So what you're saying is that if...
However it happens, I have to...
Ooh, the music. Unleash attacks when protected by 2 barriers. Okay. Effect is greater when enemy is launching attack. Unleash attacks by a single barrier launching attack. When the barriers have fallen, when the enemy's launching attack. Okay, I have 100% resistance to magic right now. 100%. 105% actually. So, if it does physical, that's a problem. Bravery. Oh. Bravery feeder. I'll take that. Too bad I don't have, like, protect feeder.
I need more time.
Well, that did 0 damage.
It's your funeral.
Okay. Did you just remove my buffs? These are just not sticking.
You want to be saved.
Guard. Oh, that's great. Come on, I need it to stagger.
Savior's got a job.
It's just not happening. Oh, man.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh my god.
Tell me what your maker.
Faith feeder. Ooh.
Let's dance.
That is such a good accessory. I can just steal.
Gotta hang in.
Oh, meteor is non-elemental, I guess. Or not magic. It's good to note. I should probably guard against that then. Ran impulse. That's oh, I was on Midnight Mob. That'll do it. That's fine. What do you do against this? I have to stagger it. But it's just not getting staggered. Oh! Well, I broke him at least.
You're so eager to die.
Oh, that 2 damage. Yeah, we're healing him. Did I even do anything? Oh my god. This is going to be a long fight. Didn't seem like I did much. This is super cheap. I can't believe I went with the strategy, but it's dead. Yeah, 0 stars. I didn't really put any effort into that. It's very weak to poison. Very weak. It falls off every few seconds, so you just kind of keep poisoning on all 3 and rotate. I just looked up how people did it because it's been forever.
Plenty of people still believe in God. They believe they are special and that God loves them unconditionally. They believe he is looking out for them. Gods exist, all right, but they've got their own agenda. They sure didn't make this world and put people in it because they love us. They just wanted to create new tools.
But now those same tools have defeated the Beast of God. With that victory, he is forced to recognize the strength of humanity. You yourself are the proof of humanity's promise and potential. You want a future for humanity.
Did it mean anything, though? Sure, I showed God what I'm capable of, but the power I used to defeat the beast wasn't any kind of human power. I won a victory, but what am I? Am I still human? Can I still be called a child of man?
Yes. You actually just poisoned him to death. That's all you had to do. Ultimatus and 10 ATB. You also dropped something. Diamond matinee necklace? How do you say that? I don't know. So this is what I did. Literally just looked up online a bunch of strategies, started trying them. It's been about 45 minutes to an hour. I kept... It's not that I was losing. I could have probably beat him eventually, but it was taking so long, and I'm just like, I've been recording for 5 hours, and I still want to do the ending after this. So, like, is this even worth my time? I was about to give up, but there is an epilogue cutscene attached to this, so I'm like, screw it. What can I find? And I just literally built it the same they had it. I don't think it's very ideal, but it got the job done. I also didn't do it accurately. I didn't realize you have to stagger it multiple times before poison will stick more often. So at first, you know, I just didn't use poison. I kept trying to stagger it for too long. This was interesting though. Interesting build here. Also, Equilibrium having the Preda hood made things interesting. I think I'm still going to keep my normal setup, but I wanted to just get this out of the way. And we're almost at 3 hours for the recording, and I'm almost at 6 hours for actually sitting here. So I'm going to stand up and, you know, do normal, wake myself up, prepare, get my second win before I do the ending here. So, I'm probably going to have to end this here. I know, crazy, right? Why would I end here? It's so long. I'm going to have 0 views just because they're going to look at the time and be like, nope. That's just how YouTube works, too. What can you do? That is going to be the end of this one, though. I thought there might be a cutscene there. We just have to wait out the next 8 hours in-game, and then we get to do the end of the game. So, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.